Hello, today we've got 23rd of September 2011. You haven't heard from me for quite a while. The reason is I've been developing something, and what I've been developing I just wanted to share with you now. The point of that is you may be aware of that I try fasting and all that stuff, and in some point something has happened to me. After some time that I've been fasting, I felt like more and more that I don't need to eat, and that feeling accelerated. And while I'm not eating, I feel like my body is regenerating, and my vision gets better, my skin gets better, I have a lot of energy, so I sleep like 4 or 5 hours from like 12 to 4 or 5 a.m. if I don't work, and I have a lot of energy through the day. I don't eat anything, and still I just don't get tired. I don't get lazy. Nothing happens to me. I recently read a book about non-eating and how does that impact your body. And actually, it's exactly how I thought it is. It just reaction to expanding of the consciousness is not a physical process. But on the other hand, detoxifying your body, it's a big part of it. Because your body have to get used to it. And first of all, if you want to cause the regeneration and changes in your body, you have to clean that up. Not necessarily with fasting, juice fast or whatsoever. It's a lot of diets that you may apply to yourself that suits you and help you to clean all the waste. Because from my own experience with that, I've had episodes that I feel some mental cravings that went away. And then I realized that I don't feel hungry. I don't feel any problem. I don't feel any tiredness. And it's everything, that everything is just in mind. And when it's not like I feel that, I believe that, or something like that. I just deep down myself, I know it. That's possible. And that's what I'm going to achieve. And now I'd like to tell you about something that's helped me a lot. When you go through that process, you have to listen to your intuition. Sometimes I feel like something's wrong's happening to me. I feel pain, I feel low energy, but when I hear my intuition, it says that it's just a part of the process and you just have to wait till the, that process is done. And I fully trust my intuition, and I can guarantee you that after you went through the same process I'm going now, it won't be any harm to you. That's natural process. But first of all, if you um, looked on Hiro Ratamanek on his sun gazing process that I am doing as well, and you listen to Joachim M. Verden, he's non-eater as well. I read his book, and in his book he gives a lot of information that was missing in my mind actually. That just assure me that that process can be done and how it's going. It's not some kind of guide, it's just an information. Don't be afraid, it's just happening. Because first of all, when I felt that, I feel a little strange. And in the mind sense of view of that, you just have a lot more time, a lot more energy, and you just changing your lifestyle. In the one hand it's wonderful, but in the other hand you just feel like I've got all this time that I actually don't have anything to do in that time, because you so much get used to preparing the meal, eating that, and it takes a lot of time. And then you realize that I don't need all of that. And what about all that time? And now I'd like to tell you another thing. If you're going through that process now, or you will go through that process later, you have to know that very good thing to do is a shower when you get hot water and then you got cold water, right? The point of that is that your cells, which is blood within it, and your skin, they will expand. Those pores in your skin will open up. The toxin from your skin will be thrown away. And then when you put the cold water, your skin gets tied up. Those all blood streams gets tied up. And again, you close the pores in your skin and all those toxins goes away out of your body. And that's how you get some kind of resistance to temperature. That's first of all. Second thing, you won't be sick if you do that, but be smart about it. Don't overdo it. You have to just know your limit. And after some time, your limits just increase greatly. First, when I done it, I've got scale for 8 points in my shower, right? First, I have to turn from 3 to 8, right? Because I can actually resist high temperature, but I couldn't resist low temperature. After 1 week, I can set from the 8 to 1 without any problem, and I don't feel cold. I feel water is colder, but I don't tremble. I don't feel any problems about it. And when you finish that shower, finish is always with cold water. I tell you the reason why. Because pores in your skin, they have to close up. They have to be closed when you finish. Other thing I'd like to tell you is you probably have question about time. It's all random. You can do it from 5 seconds to 1 minute. It's up to you. You will feel how that impacts you and how much you can resist, how that works for you. Other thing I'd like to tell you about is when you go to the feeding on a prana or energy, you will have to do more meditation, more qigong practice, more tai chi practice, sun gazing normally, well, like once a day, maybe two times a day. Intuition will tell you everything what you have to do. What I've experienced also is when you feel a little sleepy or a little tired doesn't mean that you have to go to sleep. If you feel tired during the process of fasting or going to inedia, you have to be aware of one thing. Sometimes you are tired and you have to get to sleep and give it some rest. But sometimes you have to do qigong, tai chi, or just go to the walk or see the sunlight, and that will be it. And in one moment, your whole perception will shift. And what I've experienced from all of that is total mental clarity. It's something enormous. It's not like before. It's total peace, and you feel that regeneration. You may feel a lot of things that goes in your mind and in your head. I mean the brain. It's something happening with its activity. I feel my brain is more active, and all other organs get a little less active, like stomach, like all that digestive system, right? The good way to reach inedia is you may not be able to reach that state even if you feel like it for the first time, like me. You may have to wait a little bit because you have to understand that your body have to get used to that you don't eat, and little by little you change your lifestyle to that for free food lifestyle. And I'm going to tell you now how you can do that. You know that if you do that a little changes in your lifestyle, your body have enough, won't get any problem with that. It's like if you eat 1 kilo, tomorrow you can eat 950 decagrams and nothing will happen. Then you can eat 900 decagrams. And same with fasting. You can do 2 days fasting and then you eat. 2 days fasting and then you eat. But you have to be fully aware of that. You don't force yourself to do that. The most important thing is listen to your body, listen to your intuition. It's not about fighting with yourself. It's just a natural process of changing your lifestyle, changing your mind, and recovering and detoxifying your body. For some reason, I've got some kind of waste in my in that lower part in my body, if you know what I mean. And unless it's cleaned up, your body will take the toxins from it and try to neutralize them, right? Same with your joints like knees, like hands, and all that stuff. All that salt that you eaten that you don't need gets stuck in your joints. So you have to be aware that you can have some kind of pain and you will be fine. Pain will go away. But the thing is, you will feel like your joints gets better after that pain went away, because body will drain the salt from your joints and then it will recover it, regenerate it. So you have to be prepared for that. It will be good if you read some kind of books like I did, because it explains a lot, like why you get sleepy, why you get hungry, why you get that cold feeling. Because my hands are cold most of the time, my nose is cold all the time almost. But the point is, you don't need to feel cold, and that shower that I told you will help you to prevent that from happening. The other thing that prevents that from happening is a spiritual exercises. It can be meditation, it can be qigong. Sometimes you just have to move and circulate the blood, because you will see that all those toxins goes to your bloodstreams and then they got neutralized. And while you move, you just help your body to neutralize the toxins. So first you may have a feeling like your blood pressure goes down, but actually in real it stabilizes itself. I had the same feeling, and after 2-3 days your blood pressure will just come back to normal. The reason is you have a lot of processed sugar in your blood, a lot of other things that you might not be aware of, and your body just get rid of it, and it just have to get used to that new lifestyle that you don't take anything into, and it just takes time before you get to the balance. That's why you fast for some time, you come back to food, and then you detoxify it a little and a little more, a little more, a little more. And you can check some diets that help you detoxify it, or I drink some herbs as well that helps me go through those changes. I just got 1 minute more, so I would like to ask you to listen to the second part of what I just saying about inedia. Thank you and have a lovely day.